Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are at the Fovoshkets Botanical Garden. This is the oldest and the most diverse botanical gardens in Hungary. If you're a plant lover, a nature lover and also a lover of agriculture, then you are in for a treat because I'll be taking you on an educational tour around the garden to explore the different types of plants that are here, ranging from the exotic plants to the common plants. So let's do it. After you have come into the garden, you will see the map. This map helps to show you how to locate the different sections of the garden. It's located at the entrance. So once you come into the garden, you meet with the reception, make your payments, and then take a look at the map before going into the garden. So when you start walking into the garden, you will see the welcoming, beautiful environments. The greeneries was everything for me. I mean, it was so beautiful. This is a perfect place to be for people that love plants and love nature. It's also a nice place to take some shots. I didn't regret going here. It was so beautiful. Fovoshket Botanical Garden is indeed a living museum. As you can see, it houses thousands of plants from all around the world. I learned that this garden was established in the year 1771, which makes it the oldest botanical garden in Europe. Yeah, you heard me right, in Europe, not in Hungary. Today, this garden is playing a key role in plant conservation, education, and also research. Good things about this garden is that they serve as a genetic bank for endangered species. So that means most of the plants that are going into extinct are being conserved here in this garden to preserve their genetic properties and prevent them from going into extinction. So now we are going to explore different sections of the plants. I can't wait to see it, and I know you can't wait to see it as well. So let's see this section. This is the section that houses the cycad plants. Cycad plants are palm-like plants. They look like palms, but they are not palm. They are ancient plants that have been in existence since the age of the dinosaurs. They are known for their thick, woody trunk, their large crown, and as well their evergreen leaves, as you can see from the video. These plants belong to the division Cycadophyta, and they are very unique in their ecosystem because they have a symbiotic relationship with a nitrogen-fixing bacteria that is found in the root tissues of plants. These plants are found mainly in the tropics and as well in the subtropics, but unfortunately, they are the most endangered plants globally, and that's why they are being housed here. They are being conserved here. They are the most endangered species because of habitat loss, slow reproductive cycle, and as well illegal collection. So like I said before, this garden houses plants that are endangered, thereby preventing them from going into extinctions. It's more like a genetic bank for endangered species. So this is the plants. They are being kept in the greenhouse in this section. So we'll leave this section and go to another section to know what they've got there as well. This is another section. In this section, desert plants are being kept here. I was really amazed when I came here because seeing the different species of cactus was quite new to me because I never knew that cactus had various species, not until I came here. And after I left, I made further research and found out that cactus plants have more than 1,500 species. So these plants are known to be desert plants because of their features. They have various features that makes them to be desert plants. One of the features is the spines. The major feature is the spines. They have spines instead of leaves. These spines help to reduce water loss from the plant because in a normal plant, leaves, the plant loses water through the leaves. So this plant does not possess a leaf, rather it has a spine. These spines help to reduce the amount of water that is being lost from the plant, making them to be able to conserve and reserve the one in the plant already without losing it to the environment due to transpiration. Another importance of these spines on the cactus plants is that it helps to prevent them from being attacked by predators. So it's like a defensive mechanism for the plant. And looking at the soil type here, you can see that the soil is dry and we mix that of desert because it has, you can see that it's very dry and has little or no water in it. So this plant is really a desert plant, and I believe you learned something like myself because I learned that cactus have various species and I know you might be hearing it for the first time. Here I'm walking into another greenhouse. This is the section where you will find various kinds of plants from different families. This is the entrance of the greenhouse, and you can see some plants outside the greenhouse. So at this point, I believe that you will agree with me that this garden is indeed a living museum. You can see the dense population of plants that are here, plants of different species from different families. Before we go into the greenhouse properly, I know that some people might be wondering why there are some plants outside and why some are being kept in a greenhouse. Yeah, being in this part of the world where we have various weather and season, most of the plants that are being kept outside are plants that can withstand the harsh weather of this region. Why the ones that are being kept in the greenhouse are plants that are usually native to tropical region or subtropical region. The greenhouse can help provide the required temperature for these plants to survive, whereas the ones outside are the ones that are not native to tropical regions. So that means that they can survive in the temperate region. So here I'm going into the garden here. It's really a big place. It has two sections in one. I know some of the plants here, but I can't really remember the names. But most of the plants here are orchards. This we have the orchards here, and we also have plants from the Araceae family in this same section. The orchards are the one here, while the Araceae family are in the inner part of the greenhouse. So here I'm going into, yes, you can see these are the Araceae plants. These plants belong to the Araceae family. I can't remember their names, but they are quite familiar to me. So you can see the banana plants. Coming to this section reminds me so much about home because I can see a lot of plants that I'm familiar with, though I can't remember their names, but they are quite familiar. And I know that you can see some of the plants that you are familiar with in this section. They are mainly plants that we have back home in Africa. And you can see Aricia, that's the family name of the plants here. This plant here was the biggest highlight for me in this garden because it reminded me so much about my childhood. This plant is cocoyam. That's cocoyam leaf, and in my language we call it akukwede. It was so much fun for me to see it here because when I was much younger in my childhood, I used to use this plant, this leaf as an umbrella whenever it's raining, and it was so much fun for me. I remember the days when I would be coming back from school and I use it to cover myself as an umbrella. Another thing that interests me most about this garden is the management. The fact that I didn't see any pest in this garden and the plants looking all healthy is really encouraging and also nice. Looking at the age of the garden, they still maintain the level of neatness and as well crop management in this garden. I know that they have been protected with a certain kind of chemical since they are not for consumption, but I still give thumbs up to the management of this garden as everything was looking all okay. The plants, the environment, everything was so on point in this garden. So here I'm about leaving this section to another section where I will see what they have here. As I left the greenhouse, I came to the flower section of the garden. Here you will see various flowers here. The flowers are still in their nursery pots. Maybe they are for sale, but I don't know. So, but the majority of the flowers they have here is mainly the primrose flower. You can see the beautiful petals and different colors of the flower petals. They are so beautiful. Maybe they are being kept there for decoration purpose or maybe probably for sale because I came here during summer. So it was really nice to see these flowers and their beautiful petals. This brings us to the end of this tour, and I believe you learned a few things from this. Please do well to subscribe to my channel, invite your friends to do so, and as well like my videos. Also, please let me know in the comment section what next you would like to see in my video. See you next time. Bye.